Welcome to Cloudy Reviews. Today we will be reviewing Red Rising. This will be spoiler free.
This episode is brought to you by Lyco's Helium 3, terraforming our way into the future.
So I've heard a lot of great things about this series, so I decided to give it a go. And I had no idea what I was getting into. It starts out and I am on Mars drilling. I immediately thought, oh no, space sci-fi. I really enjoy some epic fantasy. I don't know if sci-fi is going to be my thing. I like swords and a lot of the tropes found in epic fantasy. But I'll listen on. Not far on is a huge hook. I mean, an epic line, and I know at that moment that this will have some dark points and I will love it. This is a spoiler-free episode. I will not dare say that line. You need to experience it in the moment. My fear of heavy space sci-fi ends shortly. It really flows, and I'm caught up in the world and story. This story is built on a struggle, the struggle of a certain people, the internal struggle of a person thrown into a situation. This story is built on tiers of society in the form of color codes. The reds are the lowest. They're just slave labor. The golds are the top tier. They are the masters who see everyone is beneath them. Our main character is Darrow. This character is made to believe they are working to make Mars livable for future generations. He believes he is doing great things. It's a noble job. Sadly, he is wrong and find out he will lie to, and his life is pretty much just being a slave. Some stuff happens. Well, he will seek vengeance. He will try to infiltrate the Institute of the Golds. This institute is where future leaders are made. Don't get it wrong. This is no pampered school of learning. The lessons are harsh and there is no safety found in. This book is like a constant pressure build, letting off a little here and there, but building to greater heights. I did listen to the audiobook version and it was amazing. The end of this book gave me chills. If you listen to the audiobook, you will not be disappointed as the last lines fade off. To give you an idea of this, I will say, think that if the Hunger Games and Red Queen series had a baby, this would be it. And this baby is not inferior at all. I feel elements of both in it, so if you like those, this is for you. So let's rate this book. World building culture. It is a 9.2. This will not be such a detailed view of the world. You will not know if places are built with brick or have whitewashed walls. This is not so detailed in the world. Where it does shine is the idea of what the worlds are. And it blows me away with the culture, the way things are. Fights and battles. I'll give it an 8.2. There are definitely some fights and battles. There are not many great battles where you are going through forms and techniques. No really great back and forth to me. It felt like I did this or that was done to end the conflict. It is not technical at all feeling. The internal struggle and struggle of living day to day, I will emphasize in this category, is amazing. You want more throughout the whole read. Characters. Character rating is so deserving of 9.5. The growth of our main character is amazing. There are some amazing side characters that he'll interact with. The characters make this a really, really fun read. You want to laugh with them. You want to wage war with them. You want to have a drink for the memory of their life, and their one in particular. Magic ability technology rating. I'll do a 5.1. There's some cool sounding tech equipment, but we don't really get into it too much in this book. I think in next books we will. The books were meant to be that way. A very primitive feel to the world our characters are thrown into. There's some tech, but our main character really not getting it. There's some, call it abilities, some parts of people or Yeah, I don't want to give nothing away. All right, plot 9.1. For me, this will get a boost for having some training or schooling. I really enjoy those two things in books. And for one of those, he nails it out of the park, like he is Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Atlanta Braves. The story is way more than that, though. Even though, all right, look, this is just a really fun read, and the storyline is amazing. I had a hard time in my situation pausing the book. I've done listened to it twice before making this, and it's amazing. So, for my grand total score, I give this 41.1 Thunderbolts. Go pick it up, read it, you will love it.